Let's look at the classification of madrasa education in Pakistan. In Pakistan, the madaris are based on sect, and every sect has its own madrasa network that is controlled by a board or wafaq. So for example, the Sunni sect has their own wafaq, the Ahle Hadith has their own wafaq, the Ahle Tushi has their own wafaq. Let's see how the demographics really look like. And every board has its own system of education, and they hold annual exams and distribute certificates among students. There are 5 madrasa boards or wafaqs in Pakistan, and they're all members of Ittihad Tanzeem-ul Madaris Al-Shia, which normally is referred to as ITMD. ITMD is a mother organization or an umbrella organization which basically supervises the functions and the operations performed at the 5 madrasa boards or wafaqs in Pakistan. ITMD was established in 2003. First wafaq out of the 5 which we are going to discuss is Tanzeem-ul Madaris Al Sunnat wal Jamaat. It was established in 1959, and the sect it refers to is Sunni, with the maslak being Ahl Sunnat Brelvi. The headquarters for Tanzeem-ul Madaris Al Sunnat wal Jamaat is located in Karachi. The total number of registered madaris affiliated with Tanzeem-ul Madaris Al Sunnat wal Jamaat is about 8,000. The Brelvi sect follows the creed of Sufism that prevailed in the subcontinent for the longest time. Within the network of Brelvi Madaris, Darul Uloom Muhammadiyya Gausiya Bhera district, Sargodha, Punjab, which has more than 400 branches, and Minhajul Quran, which has schools and colleges equipped with modern education, make a distinction as they're not affiliated with Tanzeem-ul Madaris and have separate education and examination systems. What does it mean? It means that both of these two organizations or madaris actually have affiliation with the Brelvi sect, with the Brelvi Maslak, but they are independent in their operations. They do not fall under the Tanzeem-ul Madaris Al Sunnat wal Jamaat Wafaq. The second wafaq out of the 5 is Wafaq-ul-Madaris Al-Arabia. It was also established in 1959, and it also belongs to the sect of Sunni. The only difference is, unlike the previous one, it refers to the maslak of Deobandi, and the headquarters of Wafaq-ul-Madaris Al-Arabia is located in Multan. Although within the Sunni sect, Brelvis are greater in number, but Deobandis have more religious seminaries or madrasas in Pakistan because it just happens that they are more organized in the realm of religious activities. The registered number of Deobandi Madaris is about 16,800 affiliated with the Wafaq-ul-Madaris Al-Arabia. If you notice, it is actually twice as much as the Tanzeem-ul Madaris Ahl Sunnat wal Jamaat. So although they are Deobandi as a maslak, the frequency of people are lesser in number. They have twice as much religious seminaries as the Brelvi sect ones, as the Tanzeem-ul Madaris Ahl Sunnat wal Jamaat is concerned. So it is twice as big in its strength as the other one. Then we also know that the Jamia Ashrafia Lahore and Darul Uloom Kurangi Karachi are distinguished within the Deobandi Madaris because they are operating also independently, and their degrees and certificates were approved by the government during the Ziaul Haq regime. So in other words, they also have the affiliation with the Deobandi Maslak, but they do not fall under the Wafaq-ul-Madaris Al-Arabia Wafaq. They function independently. third of the Wafaq which we are going to talk about is Wafaq-ul-Madaris Al-Salafia. It was established in 1955. It also refers to the sect of Sunni, but the maslak here changes to Ahle Hadith, and the headquarters for this is Faisalabad. Now, Wafaq-ul-Madaris Al-Salafia is another Sunni group which basically addresses the smaller minority in comparison, and it holds about 1400 registered madaris. The Pakistanis often refer to this group as the Wahhabis and the Salafis, and they are called that because most of their interpretation, in fact all of their interpretation, is in accordance to the teachings to the Imam Abdul Wahhab. The controversial Jamaatul Dawa is also registered in Wafaq-ul-Madaris Al-Salafia. Jamia Salafia Faisalabad is the only madrasa within the Salafi school of thought which is independent with regards to examinations and distributes degrees with the approval of the government. The fourth Wafaq in our list is Wafaq-ul-Madaris Al-Shia. It was established in 1960, and as the term explains itself, it belongs to the sect Ahle Tashi, with the maslak being Jafariya Shia. Wafaq-ul-Madaris Al-Shia is located, the headquarters are located in Lahore. Although Shias are in minority in Pakistan, they have a considerable number of madaris. About 413 madaris are registered under Wafaq-ul-Madaris Al-Shia. There is no distinct seminary in the Shia sect of Pakistan that has authority to issue a degree or hold examinations independently. You need to understand and note down that the first three Wafaqs which we discussed, each one of the three had a few independent schools under their sect who were not actually following the instructions and the overall parameters of the Wafaqs. They were of the same maslak, but they were independent of the Wafaq. In the case of the Shia maslak, we find that all the seminaries, all the madaris which follow this sect actually has their madrasas registered under Wafaq-ul-Madaris Al-Shia, which is a very good thing. Then what we have is the fifth Wafaq, which is called Rabita-ul-Madaris Al Islamia. It is the latest of the five, and it was established in 1983. This one does not necessarily belong to a particular maslak, but actually refers to an orientation. And the orientation for it is Islamist, and it, rather than having a maslak, it actually has a political party which is at the back of it, and which is running the entire movement for it. That's called Jamaat-e-Islami. The headquarter for Rabita-ul-Madaris Al Islamia is in Mansoura, Lahore. The Jamaat-e-Islami, founded by the prominent Islamic thinker Al-Madudi, is a revivalist and religio-political movement that considers itself as the vanguard of the Islamic revolution in Pakistan. There are about 1,000 registered madaris affiliated with Jamaat-e-Islami Madrasa Network Rabita-ul-Madaris.